What's going on, guys? It's a little later than normal, isn't it? It's about 10:15 p.m. on the East Coast. I'm gonna have to be a little quieter than normal. Trying to get the baby to go to sleep. She's not really cooperating, but what's going on, guys? Welcome to this super Jacob says it's 9 p.m. his time. Well, I guess 10:15 p.m. isn't that late, but for me, my wife, and my daughter, who we've been trying to get to sleep for like a couple hours now, it's pretty late. So I figured I'd hop on. What's up, Sully Hogs? What's up, Beck? Am I too quiet? Let me know if I need to turn things up. I can actually crank up the mixing board if I need to. I'm doing great, Star Wars Network. How are you? You are a great YouTuber. Well, I appreciate that, Evan. About to download Jurassic Park Evolution, Matt Hooper. To tell you the truth, is that a mobile game? Is that just a mobile game? Or am I... No, am I thinking of something different? I don't know. I'm doing great, Denzel. Doing fantastic. Worked on that Donald Glover video today. Got that uploaded a few minutes ago. Well, like a couple hours ago now. But, yeah. Just been... my wife's back in college now, taking some online classes. So, we kind of take, like, a couple hours through the day. I'll be working on stuff. Couple hours through the day. She'll be working on stuff, and we ping-pong back and forth. What's up, Brandon? No, it's on PC, Xbox, and PS4. Oh, no kidding. Okay. I know it was like a top-down RTS kind of deal. I had no idea that it was...
We can do this.
I don't know. I to tell you the truth, I thought it was a mobile game. So I'm kind of intrigued now.
Forces are incoming. They know we're here. We need to evacuate. Accompany our carrier to
All right.
extraction.
This is only the second time I've fired this... No, that's not true.
The Force.
Wait, this is only the second stream that I've done Kessel, right? Extraction.
Sup, dude? Feel like I have been out of the loop.
Me
for a
too,
bit.
man.
Good to catch a stream.
I
Finally.
feel like... What's up, Garrett? It's good to see you, man. I feel like I've been out of the loop, too. I've been, like, on Discord. I finally got my Discord account back. Oh, shit. And I haven't been on there more than twice since I got it back in the past 2 weeks. I need to hop on there more often.
We can do this.
But Garrett and Justin Triggered, thank you so much for the super chat. First super chat. I'm completely out of it. I'm out of the loop too, man. First super chat of the stream. First channel support of the stream. I greatly appreciate that, man. Are you and Justin still doing the podcast? I haven't. I've been kind of neglecting all YouTube for other than my YouTube for the past like 2 months almost. No more Justin? He's not. What do you mean? He's not doing the podcast? Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing, Beck. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that, Garrett. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a shame. That's a shame. You guys should do a, you know, maybe it would hurt too much. I don't know what's going on, but that would make for an interesting podcast, right? A making up, getting back together kind of podcast. But I hate to hear that, man. You guys were a good team. I hope it's nothing too serious, and I hope whatever future band-aids can be applied will work. But we need to catch up soon, man. Oh, shit. Dude, I dig this. I'm gonna have to do these later than normal streams more often. Just kind of like low key, talking real low, just shooting some TKs, having some fun. Tell you about it someday. That sounds good, man. I've been needing to hop on the voice chat in Discord recently, just to catch up with everybody. So. Yeah, let's plan that soon. Probably next week. Probably next week. Nice. There we go. Will we get an assault map on Kessel, Denzel? I doubt it. My guess is no. I don't know if we'll get any more assault maps, to tell you the truth. Well, maybe we will. I really don't know. It feels like every time a new map comes out, we get a new mode for it, right? Every time a new season comes out, we get a new mode for the new map, or the new, yeah.
They have the payload.
What was the, wait, so what was the season? Oh, no, I take that back. We got Crate, right? Crate Galactic Assault, which is one of my favorite maps. I'm just wrecking these dudes.
The Force will be with you, always.
Maybe some Gredo ASMR on these late screens. Yeah.
There you go. What's up, Beck? Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. Maybe some Greedo ASMR on these late streams. Let your mind flow down the river of dreams and sink into the wishing well of eternity. Oh. What the fuck am I even talking about? I'm going crazy. Beck, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Is that was that good ASMR? I was kind of racking my brain trying to think about dumb shit to say. Welcome to the late night live stream. 10 p.m. is not late. Well, when you have a fucking 2-month-old baby, it is, man. River of Dreams is that Billy Joel. Alright, let's see. Steal, escort, steal and escort, steal and escort. Bing bong, boom. Boom. Yikes. Shit. Come on, chase him down, chase him down, chase him down, chase him. There we go, boom. Besides the, oh shit, original Stormtrooper armor, what's your favorite Stormtrooper armor? Well, I mean, what, you got, well, the thing, what, like A New Hope? They're all different. All three of the original trilogy movie Stormtrooper armor is slightly different. If you watch A New Hope, the armor is pretty wonky. It's not very symmetrical. It's my favorite set of armor. I'm probably just preaching to the choir here. You guys know all this shit, right? It's not very symmetrical. And then you go to Empire Strikes Back, and it's super symmetrical. And you got, and then Return of the Jedi is even more symmetrical. And you got a black frown. Actually, the black frown starts in The Empire Strikes Back, right? I can't remember.
We can do this.
Live stream at 2 a.m. Maybe one day. If my daughter starts kicking and screaming in the middle of the night, and then she falls back to sleep, and I can't get back to sleep, maybe I'll do that. No, I haven't, Jared. Not yet. I've been wanting to, but I'm afraid that by the time I have time to go see it again, it'll be out of the theaters. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer. It'll be the first time I've never seen a, you know, if I don't end up seeing it again in the theater, it'll be the first time I've never, like, seen a Star Wars movie twice, at least twice, in the theater, you know? Shit. But, I'm sure I'll get around to it before it's gone. Woo! No! I have not seen Infinity War yet, Ryan. The last movie that I saw was Solo, and the movie before that was The Last Jedi. I haven't seen very many movies in a good while. What do you think of a Darth Maul film? Super rough, 1, 2, 3. It's not the first thing that I would want if I was to choose like what kind of Star Wars movie I would want. I probably wouldn't pick a character Star Wars movie, to tell you the truth. I'd probably just go with brand new story, brand new characters. But you guys know that about me. I prefer new. Sand Trooper is my favorite. Yeah. I've always thought about turning my full set of armor into a tedious Sand Trooper. But to do that, you know, I would have to like fully commit, you know. Because, or just buy a whole new set of armor, which it's pretty expensive. So yeah, if I was to change or turn my Stormtrooper armor into a Sandtrooper armor, I'd really have to commit, because I'd kind of have to fuck it up and get it, like, you know, all dirty, scratch it up, paint it a little bit, you know.
But we still have hope.
Take it easy, Garrett. That's inspiring to me. I need to do that as well. I still have all the baby weight. But it's good to see you, man. Let's catch up soon. And I hope you and Justin mend things.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Do you want to eat Chewie's cum?
Zebtat249, it's too late for that motherfucker.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Greedo, why you know LYK Rouge 1.
Sully Hogs, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. And Zebtat249, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support as well. You strategically typed it that way because the robot probably would not read it if it was typed the other way. The answer to your question is no. Cool, but I appreciate the support, man, and the laugh. Sully Hogs, thank you so much as well for the super chat and the channel support. It's good to see you guys. Gredo, why you don't like Rouge One? Gredo, why you don't like Rouge One? It's my favorite Star Wars movie. Why do you do like Rouge One?
The moment we have waited
Why
for draws
do
nigh.
you do
The
like
rebels are
Rouge
trapped.
One? It's my
Block their path to
favorite.
the transport. See that their payload never arrives.
I appreciate that support, Sully. Man, how you enjoyed? Oh yeah, yeah. Did we give you? Yeah, we gave you mod on the Discord, right? Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure I did, right? I want to make sure. I want to make sure.
Grenade, ready!
Come on now. How's the baby doing, man? Carnivorous Condor. She's doing great. She's doing great. A little fussy tonight. It's weird. Like she'll have these. She'll have days where she is just completely mellow and hanging out, smiling, and then days where she's just like screaming. And we think it's because of gas. Like she's got. I mean, if you put your ear up to her belly, you'll hear like little gas bubbles, and then she'll just fart like a goddamn 400-pound man. It's just ridiculous.
We've halted the rebels' progress.
But yeah, we think it's gas, and we think it's some kind of like intolerance to dairy. So my wife has pretty much stopped eating dairy and stuff like that. We think it's gotten better. We think it's gotten better. But could all be a coincidence, you know. Whoa. There we go.
Power has been restored.
Gonna
to the
get you,
rebel
punk.
bomber.
Gonna get you, punk. Gonna get you, punk. Yeah, am I super quiet? I'm curious. Look at that flanking positions, baby. That's how you do it. You don't just keep going up the middle, you flank.
The rebels' advance has been halted.
What is your favorite Pink Floyd song? Comfortably Numb. It's me, Daniel. I'm trying to think.
Get clear!
The rebels are in control
Great
of the
big
payload.
gig in the
Stop
sky.
that
Or what is that?
immediately.
What is that song called? What is that song called? Damn it! Flanking, flanking, flanking.
Round them up, I'll take them out.
10-player kill streak. How about that?
We have the payload. Do not allow them to regain it.
Man, I just gotta keep flanking like that, huh? I need to play more often than the nighttime, because I'm doing pretty well.
Clear for grenade!
Oh, never mind.
Let's hunt some rebels.
Greedo, sounds like you got a cold. A little bit. A little bit. My nose is a little raw. Greedo, did you know they're making a Star Wars Land in Disney World 2019? I didn't know it was coming out in 2019. God, I love this area of the map right here. It just looks like... I don't know, just grungy science fiction, like Aliens almost, right? Doesn't it? Just kind of, I mean, it totally looks Star Warsy, but I think even more so, it looks like Ridley Scott's Alien. Yeah.
Lost our hold on the shipment.
What do you think of the Force Unleashed games? Super Rough 1, 2, 3. I've only played the first one, the first Force Unleashed game. Really enjoyed it, and honestly, I didn't play it until like 2 years ago. I think is the first time, or maybe even more recent than that, I played through the first one completely. I've never played the second one. That's something I've been wanting to fire up and and play on the channel for a while now. Appreciate that guy saving my ass.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Would you rather eat job as cum instead?
Jesus. My twice removed cousin. I guess it's gonna be one of those now. I guess when you stream so late, you just get a bunch of weird ass shit thrown your way, huh? My twice removed cousin. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. And to answer your question, no, neither. Oh, how did he shoot me? No, neither. But I appreciate the support and the what the fucks. So how is streaming at 10:30 at night? I got some weird ass questions, man. I don't know. Like what? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Hey Greedo, any vacation plans this summer? Captain Cademan. Nothing too big. I'm going to visit my sister and her husband and their baby soon, a couple weekends from now. Other than that, that's about it. I mean, it's really hard to kind of plan any trips with the baby. You know, we usually every year around our anniversary, we go on like a big trip. We went to like St. Lucia, London. We went out west to 5 national parks in Utah, but this year, you know, our big trip was having a baby. So.
Stop them immediately.
Oh shit! Damn. What are your thoughts on Republic Commandos? The game, Cinderburn? That's something I need to play too. I played Republic Commando. What, on May the 4th of last year? Not even this year, last year, 2017. And that was the first time I ever played it, and it was a lot different than I was expecting it to be, and I really enjoyed it. It's funny how many Star Wars games that just kind of like slipped my radar in the past. There's a ton of them. A ton of them just kind of passed me by. I think when a lot of those games came out, I was kind of just knee deep in like Counter-Strike when it came, you know, to gaming. I was playing a lot of that kind of stuff, doing a lot of even like competitive Day of Defeat. But yeah.
What's the plan?
What's up, Venom? You've probably answered this 100 times, but how can you play and hear so well with that helmet on?
The Force
Rear
will be
Galloway.
with you.
Rebel forces have regained control.
How about
of
a
the
Star
capital.
Destroyer's cum?
One sec, Zeptat. I'm trying to like think like, is that just like engine oil? Is that like just motor oil? Greer Galloway. It's actually an Oculus Rift, man. So like, check it out. I'm gonna look left. Oh, never mind. Well, yeah. Inside of my helmet, I have an Oculus Rift with some Dr. Dre Beats headphones. It's pretty revolutionary. It's pretty incredible. Yeah, Beck, that's a good idea. I need to put a face palm emote on there, huh? Yeah. I need to put those on there for sure. If you actually, you know what would be super helpful, just because matchmake. What is that? Down there, match. Just weird. Yeah, if you guys want to help me out and you have any suggestions for like chat emotes and stuff like that, I think I can add 1 or 2 more and I can change them up. Beck, Sully, yeah, if you guys have any ideas, feel free to like tweet them at me. That's probably the best way to do it. Is just kind of tweet them at me. I'll see them in the mentions. Oh, did I really put myself in an empty server by doing that? No. Huh. But yeah, if you guys want any like emotes, I don't really have time to make any. I've always kind of like enjoyed making stuff like that myself, not taking them from the internet, just kind of making them myself.
The Force will be with
but
you.
yeah, if you guys want to make some,
I love
I would
the heck
totally
out
add
of
'em.
your channel. Can't wait until you finish the Clone Wars. What have been your favorite episodes so far?
Sorry, man. Jared Pearden. I'm about to have a burp. I'm trying to like be super quiet, but Jared, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that on this 10:30 p.m. East Coast kind of night. Super late for me.
All troops.
I don't hear my
Imperial
daughter
forces are
crying
incoming.
anymore, so I
They
hope
know
she's
we're
asleep.
here. We need to evacuate.
Jared, thank you so much, man. The Robot Reddit, and I'm going to read it too. I love the heck out of your channel. Can't wait until you finish the Clone Wars. What has been your favorite episode so far? My favorite, well, I think my favorite arc is still Domino Squad. Oh shit, that guy just led Zemplin. Just shot me in the goddamn face.
The Force will be
one
with
sec.
you. Always.
Sleepy Greedo emote.
What's up, Andy? Give me 1 sec, man. Yeah, Jared, my favorite episode so far, I'm going to say, is still the Domino Squad arc. As much as I've enjoyed a lot of other arcs, a lot of other episodes watching the series so far, that arc, those episodes, really cemented in my brain how much, you know, this series impressed me. The idea, something that I never really thought about before was the idea of like individual clones having such unique personality traits and even appearances, you know. So to see, yeah, Domino Squad, that arc is still kind of still my #1, I would say. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what a close second would be.
All hail the Empire. Alderaan was an inside job.
What's up, Jason Voorhees? 1 sec, man. But yeah, this Mandalore arc, the kind of Ahsoka political Mandalore arc that I've been watching, is definitely up there. I've really enjoyed it. There was another episode that I really enjoyed where I think it was Rex went down to a planet and he found like a desert. It might have just been called the Deserter or something like that. But there was a clone that was a deserter, and he like the deserter clone's family took Rex in and sheltered him and stuff like that. Yeah, that was up there too. But yeah, Jared. Long story short, Domino Squad arc is still my #1. Yeah, for sure. And Star Wars. Oh shit. See, when I start looking at the chat, I just get murdered. I'm doing good tonight, way better than normal. Star Wars Ramblings, Mr. Andy, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that.
We'll stick together.
Sleepy Greedo emote. That is not a bad idea for whenever I do these late night live streams. Do a little Sleepy Greedo emote. Sleepy Greedo emote. I like that. I might have to, you know, I think. How does it work? You get a certain number of fleet member, or I call them fleet members, a certain amount of sponsors, and you can have a certain amount of emotes. I think it's like, I don't really know the exact number, but yeah, I think there's a couple, 1 or 2 open slots for emotes that I can have in there. I need to start adding some more for sure. But oh yeah, if anybody give Mr. Andy a little plug. If anybody is looking to go to Star Wars Celebration next year in Chicago, Star Wars Ramblings has kind of some tips and tricks videos for those of you who are, looking to go. So, yeah, why not? Subscribe to his channel. He'll help you out. He'll help you out. I don't know shit about Chicago either. I've been there once for boot camp, and that's all I know about Chicago. But I appreciate that support, Andy. It's good to see you, man. And Jason Voorhees, all hail the Empire. Alderaan was an inside job. Right back at you, man. All hail the Empire. What's the opposite of like May the Force be with you, right? So the rebels say May the Force be with you. What does the Empire say?
Grenade out.
What's their like oorah? You know what I mean?
They have the payload.
What do you think, Jason? The rebels oorah is basically May the Force be with you. What's the Empire's? I'm trying to think.
All units, regain control of
Oh yeah,
the
look at the
carrier.
Rancor pit. I don't remember this being in Battlefront 2015, but I guess it was, right? It's just this map is just a complete clone of Battlefront 2015, as far as I know, unless they added some stuff.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Just wait until the Darth Maul arc. It might be the first time that Star Wars has freaked you out.
Sully Hogs, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. The robot Reddit, and I'm gonna read it as well. Oh, one sec.
Always.
It is late, boss. Glad I was able to tip you tonight.
Hey, Cap Coldblood, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. Give me one sec. I'm gonna read them in. I don't know why the robot reads them in funky orders, but I'll read them. Oh shit, in the robot's order. Sully Hogs, just wait until the Darth Maul arc. It might be the first time Star Wars has freaked you out. I am super excited for it. I know well, in my brain, I think I know the gist of the story, but I could be completely wrong, right? I don't know if things have changed
Imperial forces have stopped the carrier.
since I've been told. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for it though, just because, yeah, as much as I dislike the idea of constantly having to bring back these characters that are dead, I think it's kind of uninventive and boring. But with that being said, I'm still excited to see how this all plays out, you know? Okay. But yeah, so yeah, I appreciate that channel support. Long live the Empire. Okay, alright. I'll do Long Live the Empire. But yeah, I don't know when I'll have to look at my Clone Wars arc list and see when that's going to pop up. It might be pretty late in my chronological order. I honestly, I have no idea. No idea. And Cap Coldblood, it is late, boss. Glad I was able to tip you tonight. Well, I appreciate that channel support, man. It's kind of funny. Like, obviously, it's not that late, right? But normally we're well, for like the first 2 months that my daughter was born, for the first like month and a half, let's say, I was staying up pretty late. I was staying up to like midnight, writing videos and stuff like that. And in the past couple weeks, we've just been going to bed as soon as my daughter starts to fall asleep. So, been going to bed pretty early. Unfortunately, she's been super fussy tonight, but I haven't heard her cry in like 10 minutes, so I'm wondering if she is out for the night. I hope so, because I don't know if you guys can tell, but my eyes are fucking burning. But I appreciate that channel support, Cap. It's good to see you, man. No. In Battlefront 2, an officer says for Empire and Emperor. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I did hear about that, Ian. Did you hear that Blue Hole Entertainment is suing Epic Games over the belief that Fortnite Battle Royale is a copyright infringement? Yeah, that lawsuit's been going on for a little while now, hasn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's what came. I mean, if I don't know anything about how that kind of bullshit works, but if you're gonna sue them, I mean, H1Z1 King of the Hill people could, right? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, could id Software sue every first-person shooter for because they created this first-person shooter? I don't know.
Enemy forces have control of the payload.
I wouldn't be able to get to sleep now, Cap, if I tried. I need some winding down time, and this is perfect winding down time. How has your daily life changed now that you're a father, Jacob Dreams? It's a lot more hectic, or not necessarily. That kind of scared me. Not necessarily hectic, but like there's no planning things. There's no method to the madness. Like, I'm on my daughter's schedule, basically. Like, I can't schedule streams. I can't schedule videos. I'm just pretty much working on stuff when I can, doing stuff when I can. Yeah, there's really no like, hard to plan stuff. That's pretty much the big thing. As far as the daily life goes. Yeah. Just kind of like, for example, like today I put her down in her crib for a 30-minute nap, and I started writing a video, and then that was my video making time for the day, or, you know, working on some videos like that. But it's definitely changed quite a bit, because I would, you know, in the past, before my daughter was born, you know, my wife would be at work all day, and I would be working on videos all day and streaming and stuff like that. So it would just be me making stuff all day, every day. And now I have to be super selective with my time and work really fast. And sometimes stay up super late and write a few videos in a big chunk. You know what I mean? I work for myself, Lego. Yeah, I do Greedo and some other stuff too. So I got freedom, man. Freedom is important to me.
Carrier's not moving. Get in there.
What's up, Jace? The Empire's battle cry is kill shit. Alright. I dig it. Yikes. What's up, Moth Meta? Good to see you, man. I don't know if I've ever gotten this far as the Rebels before. It's chaos.
We've got this.
I have an important question. How the hell do you have such good voice quality when you're wearing a helmet? Jared Stevenson. What do you think? What do you think? If you had to guess, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think, Jared? What? What do you think? What do you think? Little Occam's razor there. What do you think? With the power of technology and the power of video editing, what do you think? What do you think?
Any day we give the Empire a fight to remember can't be a total loss.
VR set. There you go, man. Hey, Greedo Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. What do you think, James? There was a time in my life where I would have been super excited for another Super Smash game. That was, how old am I now? That was over 10 years ago when I was like living with, when I was trying college out. We used to have Super Smash tournaments on the Wii. The Wii? When did the Wii come out? The first Wii. Wii release date. Let's see. 2006. So Maybe it was around then. No, it was a GameCube. It was a GameCube. Yeah, we used to have like tournaments, Smash Brothers tournaments on the GameCube. And then I got it for the Wii U, the most recent one, and it was fun. You know, I just didn't play it that often because and we played it. Me and my wife tried to play it online, and we got slaughtered, absolutely slaughtered.
Right with you.
Yeah, I don't have a Switch, and I think isn't it Switch exclusive? I was actually talking to my buddy today about that. Like, I do have an itch to get a Switch, but I think that's just because of like the E3 hype. You know, I'll probably just wait to get another Nintendo console until their next console. As much as I would love to get a Switch, and I think it's really neat, I just wouldn't utilize much of what it has to offer. You know, I wouldn't utilize the handheld stuff. I wouldn't utilize that in bed. I wouldn't utilize it out in town or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, it's incredible technology, and if I was a kid, holy shit, I would love it. But I'll probably wait till their Nintendo's next console to
The shipment
get
does
it.
not reach its destination.
This one is worth it, man. Been loving the Switch thus far. It's fun to play on the shit. That would just, I'm sure it's super fun, but that would just increase my pooper time to like by like 30 minutes, man.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a Wii U, and really there's nothing, I mean, Mario Kart's the only thing that I really want to play on it. Other than that, like, I'm just waiting for the price of the new Zelda game to go down before I buy it. I have Fallout 4 I need to beat. I have, what else? I have Assassin's Creed Origins I need to beat. I have Resident Evil 7 I need to beat. Those are the 3 games that I have for the Xbox that I've been putting off beating. But yeah. Basically, I'm putting off buying Zelda until I beat those 3 games. But yeah. Carl B-Man, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. I don't know if you meant to type a little question in there or be the silent supporter, but I appreciate it all the same. Carl B-Man. Thank you, Carl. Damn it.
Watch for shrapnel.
All these turrets.
The rebellion has lost possession of the carrier.
Bam. Is this your favorite Star Wars game, Aaron? Of all time? No. My favorite Star Wars game, I mean, you guys have all heard this probably. Most of you. Yeah. My favorite Star Wars game of all time is Star Wars Galaxies. It was a big MMO that came out in 2002 or 2003, I believe, and I bought it midnight at Walmart. And I played it from the time it went live until... Well, yeah, you guys know. The new game enhancements, I think it was called. I think that was the official name of it. But what it really did was fuck up the game.
What's the plan?
If you could make one change to Battlefront 2, what would it be?
The rebels attempt to regain
Jason
control.
Perez. The one change that I would make... Actually, there's 2 changes that I would make, Jason. And it's kind of funny that EA is making those 2 changes. One of them is the squad system. I think the current squad system is fucking horrible, and if you want to play with your friends, it's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. So they're changing that to make it easier to play with your friends. Bingo, that's awesome. The second change that I would make is having a big conquest game mode, which they're also making. So, yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of funny. Everything that I've been kind of bitching and moaning about is actually starting to change, and they're actually starting to add it. It's pretty great. I'm not saying I had anything to do with that. I am an EA game changer, so I'm assuming they watch some of my videos sometimes, maybe. But I'm sure Elliot from Battlefront Updates has definitely made an impact. Yeah. He won EA Game Changer or Star Wars YouTuber. What was it? Star Wars YouTuber of the Year EA Game Changers Award, which is awesome. Awesome. He deserves it. Jacob Dreams, when you decided to enter the Navy, did you ever consider other branches of the military? Why the Navy? Just curious. Yeah, when I, so let me figure out a timeline here. I dropped out of my first college. This was in 2004 or 5. And I started working at a grocery store, and I went and talked to an Army recruiter. I wanted to go in as, I was curious about being like an air traffic controller, because I didn't know anything about the Army and anything like that. But the recruiter kept pushing 11 Bravo Infantry, and I was an 18, 19-year-old kid. I wasn't interested. Then I went to college again, different place. I dropped out of there again, and then I enlisted in the Navy. And to tell you the truth, Jacob, really the only reason that I did the Navy opposed to other branches is because, like, one of my best friend's dad was, he retired as a captain in the Navy. Or no, a commander. I can't remember. So I grew up in Jacksonville, Florida. So I've always been around. It's a Navy town. I've always been around it. So that was probably the number one reason that I went with the Navy. It's just kind of, I grew up here, and it's always been around me, you know. A cool question. How do you see with the helmet on? Gabriel. Not too. It's pretty easy. What's up, Brett GB? I'm doing great, man. Getting pretty sleepy. Do you play other games outside of Star Wars? Lego Star Wars Fan 77. Oh yeah, big time. I play less. I play more non-Star Wars games than Star Wars games. The only time I really play Battlefront is when I stream, because I figured Star Wars YouTube channel, if I'm gonna play Battlefront, I might as well be streaming it. So what am I playing right now? I'm playing Resident Evil 7 BioShock, slowly playing that. Other than that, within the past like 2 months, I haven't really played anything for like leisurely. Like, I've been craving a little Destiny 2 lately, just because the Anthem trailer, the Anthem E3 stuff that we saw at E3 really got me pumped for Anthem, but it also got me excited to play more Destiny 2. As shallow and, you know, simple as that game is, it is pretty addictive. I don't know, it just feels good, right? What else am I playing right now? Nothing really. Haven't really played much at all. Dude, I've maybe played one round of PUBG since in the past 2 months. I got an Unravel 2 code today, and I played that a little bit this morning. That game is fun. Those side scroll, it's like a platformer, puzzle platformer. I haven't played it co-op yet, but I can see how that would be an absolute blast. You have like 2 characters, you move them. It's kind of like those Lego games where you have to solve the puzzles. You could switch between characters and stuff like that. Yeah, I enjoy it. What is your favorite non-Star Wars game, random dude, of all time? It was different category. Like, of all time, my favorite non-Star Wars single-player game is Half-Life 2. Love Half-Life 2. That would be a fun game to stream. That would be a fun game, like the campaign. I might do that. It has probably been well over 10 years since I've played Half-Life 2. From start to finish. Favorite Star Wars game of all time, Zachary, is Star Wars Galaxies. Mothmeta. I was just thinking Star Wars tech is very futuristic but analog at the same time. Maybe they had a period of time where they had to stop going digital and turn back to analog. Does that make sense? Maybe. I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously the answer to that is because the movie was made in the 70s. But maybe I don't know. I always liked that period of 70s future. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Problem we're born out of the 70s. Yeah, it's just like Alien and Aliens, right? But I've always kind of loved that. That's why if you watched my my Han Solo season Battlefront 2 review or whatever, I specifically mentioned that room that I loved so much in that extraction map. Why isn't this game starting? It's the reason I love that so much is because it looks like Alien or you know, it looks like that 70s grit. Has that to it. Go Jags. Noel Guy 96. What's up, JJ? The Chosen Dude. What's up, what was your name? So, okay, you did Just Jedi, and then Howling Boom, and now The Chosen Dude. I dig it, man. It's going good. It's going well. What class do you play in Destiny 2? My crow is on fire. Give water. God. I got a gun logo. Is like a gold gun logo? I haven't played that game in a long time, so I really don't remember much about it. I don't know if that is an indication of what class I played. I am super tired, JJ. I'll stream for another about 10 minutes or so. Take it easy, Moth Meta. Good to see you, man. How did you get into graphic design, Robert? That's an interesting question. Really, the reason, like, way back in the day, like the first iterations of Counter-Strike and stuff like that, I used to make sprays. Do they still have sprays for Counter-Strike? Global Offensive or whatever it's called? Do they still have that? I used to make really stupid, silly, and sometimes minorly offensive sprays in Counter-Strike, and just act like a complete dipshit. Other than that, like, I just kind of always enjoyed it. You know, as a kid, I always enjoyed drawing. I always enjoyed doing that kind of stuff, artsy-fartsy stuff. So it was just kind of a natural progression. I've always been into computers, always been into technology, so art on a computer, art on some technology, just made sense. I don't know exactly what got me into it. Yeah. Some of my earliest memories of just working on Photoshop, like in even maybe 8th grade? Yeah, maybe 7th or 8th grade. Way back in the day. God, I can't believe it's been that long. Yeah, I used to mess with it all the time. Yeah, and some of my earliest kind of like Photoshop memories are just making stupid shit in Counter-Strike. Yeah, like those sprays, like I said. Funny. Funny how like just wanting to get a laugh turned into like a passion, graphic design passion that's just kind of spanned decades. Oh shit.
Picking up movement again from the rebel carrier.
The Force will be with you. Always.
I think I remember you talking about Skyrim a few times. Any favorite race you have?
Sully Hogs, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. I think I remember you talking about Skyrim a few times. Any favorite race you have? Oh, one second.
Did you play the old Star Wars Battlefront games?
Hey, Lego Star Wars fan 77, thank you so much as well. I greatly appreciate that, sir. Give me one sec. Sully Hogs. Yeah, it's kind of funny, man. Like, whenever I played Morrowind, I played Oblivion, I played Skyrim, played Elder Scrolls Online.
Discourage
And
their efforts to retake
I'm
the carrier.
in any, not even Elder Scrolls, any MMO, I'm pretty boring. For whatever reason, I always go human. I always go human. I don't understand why, but it's for any MMO. I think it's just like the idea of wanting to almost put myself in this world. You know what I mean? You model a character after yourself. You put yourself in this kind of fantasy setting. And I think there's just a familiarity to it, you know? So yeah, Sully, I don't, like, I've never been one to really go out, yeah, basically I've always been super boring when it comes to MMOs and Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to even think of some of the races. The cat races, they're it starts with a K, right? Breton is my favorite race, so I'm looking at. Oh, okay. I think those are the big dudes, right? Skyrim. Elven. Oh, okay. Human and Elven. Okay. Yeah, I'll stray into that territory a bit. Yeah, I'll play a little bit of I'll play an elf. But yeah, I usually don't pick like a cat race or any like dwarf might be kind of fun. I don't know, but it's kind of weird. Like most of my friends always pick random ass races and MMOs and stuff like that, and I'm pretty boring. usually just human, just default human. Make them look a little bit like me, and that's about it. But I appreciate the channel support, Sully. And Lego Star Wars Fan 77. Oh shit. Thank you as well. One sec, man. One sec. There we go. Boom. No, damn. Did you play the old Star Wars Battlefront games? I did. I played both of them. It's kind of funny. Like you would think that I would have played them a lot. You know, Star Wars fan, first-person shooter, multiplayer, right up my alley, right? I didn't really play them that often. I think, you know, when those two games came out, I was super into like Counter-Strike and making my own maps for Counter-Strike. I even hosted my own servers and stuff like that, and I was playing like Day of Defeat, a lot of Steam games, a lot of Valve games. So despite, you know, these huge Star Wars games that, you know, were brand new and just amazing, I didn't play them as much as you would think. I was more like just Counter-Strike and even Ultima Online kind of consumed my video gaming for a long while. You know. I got War Hero. Neat. But yeah. No, I did play them. I remember playing them at my buddy's house, doing a LAN party. We used to actually bounce between that and Tribes. The first Tribes, I think. Do people still play Tribes? I'm curious. Alright, I'm just going to hang out with you guys for the next 5 minutes. Take it easy, JJ. Yeah. Do people still play Tribes? I'm trying to think. I haven't heard of Tribes. Well, they made a sequel of Tribes, right? Let's see. Let me pull it up. Tribes Ascend. That's right. Tribes Ascend came out in 2012. Oh, that's newer than I thought it was. Interesting. Tribes 2. Wow. Holy shit. Star Siege Tribes came out in 98. I remember playing the shit out of that. Oh my god. This is bringing back memories, guys. Star Siege Tribes. 98. Oh man. I remember when this came out. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, that disc gun, such like heavily modifiable game. There was like this penis mode thing. It was the funniest thing you'd ever. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, Tribes penis curse mod. I forgot about this. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Man, I miss these old games. Not to say I'd want to play them still, because new games are way better. But, crazy. What is your favorite MMORPG? Kyler. Of all time is probably Ultima Online. Yeah, Ultima Online or Star Wars Galaxies. Those two are kind of just the perfect MMO for me. There's actually a lot of games like that nowadays. There's one called Shroud of the Avatar that seems right up my alley. It's actually by Richard Garriott, the guy who made Ultima Online. But I own it. I haven't really gotten into it. It's just MMOs, man. I don't, I wish I had more time to play them, but it's just very time consuming. As far as like deep into an MMO, quote unquote MMO, as I'll go, and it's not even an MMO, but as close as I will get to playing an MMO, it's probably something like Destiny, which is not an MMO, but that's pretty much as close as I will get nowadays. Just don't have time, just don't have time. Robert, I kind of fell into it. I was working somewhere, and their graphic design guy quit, and I just walked into my boss's office. And I was like, I do this on the side, and that's kind of when it launched me. That's when it kind of gave me like some confidence, just kind of putting myself out there. But I don't know, Robert. I think it's all just about word of mouth, really, and kind of. Shit, man. Vistaprint, get 500 business cards for $10. Just put Robert Hewlett on there, your phone number, and graphic designer, and just, hand them out. Hand them out at the mall. You see a dude wearing like a pest control t-shirt, just hand him a business card. If you guys ever need some website help, or, I'm pretty cheap. I'm trying to get into the business. Yeah. Easier said than done, for sure. It's definitely easier said than done. What do you think of the new Doom, random dude? I'm excited for it. I played the most recent one. That was one of the better, like, just smooth, easy, just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just kind of like turn off your brain and shoot demons in hell. It was a really fun game. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new Wolfenstein game. That co-op mode with Blazkowicz twins. Looking forward to playing that with my buddy. That'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. Man. Alright guys, that was an hour and 5 seconds of an hour-long live stream. It's time for me to go to bed. I haven't heard my daughter cry, so I hope she's asleep, so we'll see. But dude, this has been fun. A little later than normal, right? But I enjoyed it. Whee! Little Starfield. Let me run down the list. Lego Star Wars fan 77. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. Sully Hogs, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Carl B Man, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Cap Coldblood, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. It's kind of funny, I'm talking really quiet and my throat really hurts. I wonder if it's more strain on your voice to try to like talk quiet but loud enough for you guys to hear me, but not loud enough for my kid to hear me. I don't know. Cap Coldblood, thank you so much, man. Sully Hogs, thank you as well. Jason Voorhees, thank you so much for the super chat donation. Andy, Star Wars Ramblings, thank you for the super chat donation. Jared Pearden, thank you for the super chat donation. Zebtat249, thank you for the super chat donation and the weird ass question. My twice removed cousin, thank you for the super chat and the weird ass question as well. Beck, thank you for the super chat. And Garrett and Justin Triggered, thank you for the super chat as well. Alright, this was fun. Later than normal. A little quiet. Do something like this again next time. Soon. Let's say soon. Alright, guys. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good rest of your night or day or morning or wherever the hell you are. Alright. See ya.